back to Chef State of Mind. As always, I'm Chef D. Today we're going to be making a family not so favorite. We're going to be making asparagus. So if you just stay with us, sit tight, relax, we'll get right into it. Alright, so we got our pan already hot. We got our butter in there. And let's just swirl that around. We also have some garlic here. Let's throw that in the pan. Give that a little swirl. You do not want that garlic to burn. You just want to turn a nice golden color. So we have our beautiful asparagus here. You see how this is still crispy? It's not super soft. It's not. I can't bend it or else it'll break, right? So that's exactly what you want in asparagus. I'm gonna throw all of that into the pan. All of it. So we got a little bit of black pepper here. Maybe a lot of it. I think black pepper goes wonderful with greens. Any kind of greens, black pepper goes fantastic with it. Same goes for garlic. I'm gonna add a little bit of salt. You want those vegetables to be nicely seasoned. Just gonna give that a little mix. So the key to perfectly cooked asparagus is you want it to be tender, but you want it to have a crunch, right? So we're gonna keep mixing this up. We're gonna keep rotating that pan. Come in a little bit closer. So you see some of these are a little bit darker and some of them a little bit lighter. That's exactly what you want to do after you're done cooking it. You want to have that nice dark color. You don't want it to be a grass green. You don't want that. We're gonna turn our heat up a little bit more and get this going a little bit faster. If I would stop dropping it, I would have a lot more to eat. Okay. So I just so happen to have a little bit of this lamb fat right here. I'm gonna just pour that in there. This is 100% optional. If you want to use wine, you can use wine. If you want to use chicken stock, you can use chicken stock. Okay? So I told you guys at the beginning of the video that I like it with tomatoes, right? I'm gonna cut up one medium to small tomato. The best way to cut a tomato, it's not technique, well it is technique, but the most important thing is to have a sharp knife, okay? So come in a little bit closer. See, this is just effortless. I'm not using any kind of force at all. Just run that knife right through it. Gonna cut that out though. We don't want that. Look at that. Easy. Just gonna dice this up. And this is the part a lot of people like to avoid, that little nub part, because guess what? The knife is very, very dull. Okay? You might be asking yourself, but isn't having a super sharp knife very dangerous? No, it's not. Because if you have a sharp knife, you are less prone to cut yourself, right? I'm gonna add that tomato in there. Come in a little bit closer. Those tomatoes start to let go all their juices. That's great. You want that nice acidity to contrast the bitterness of this asparagus. You see all of this starting to turn a nice dark green. We still have a little bit of them moving a little bit slowly. I'm gonna add a little bit more salt because we added those tomatoes. Just gonna saute that for about another 30 seconds to a minute. You do not want to cook these too long because then it's gonna start turning like an army green color. And one, they're gonna be soggy. Two, that's not appealing to your guests. So these are pretty much done. I'm gonna kill the heat. Come in a little bit closer. Show me this asparagus. That's absolutely beautiful. That is exactly what you want. So That's the easiest way to make asparagus, the most delicious way to make asparagus. I want to thank every last one of you guys for watching. We really appreciate it at Chef State of Mind. And make sure you tune in for our next videos. Click these videos right here if you missed out on any of them, if you're skipping through my shit. Don't do that. And I won't curse anymore, I promise. Thank you, everybody. That's it.